do it from here. 1, 2. Come on, come on, come on. 3.
It's locked. There must be a key.
Damn you. Okay, what's up here? Oh. Well, that'd be a shortcut from where I just was. There's the key. Okay, we're headed back up after this. Like that? Nice. Did you see that? There's like a wolf or something. Ghost wolf spawned there for a sec. Yeah. See, you did that again. Okay. Use. Going down.
This is the place.
I think she's right there. There you are. Nice. The good hunter. Find 50 soul grabbers. I want to say let's go down there, but maybe after I talk to her, it'll lead me down there. Nice shot.
Have some of this.
Swarming specters. Force them to appear with the right words of power.
Corrito Skal.
Look to me.
There's more of them.
Okay. Shit.
Watch out. Spectre possession. This isn't over yet. Not hard enough.
Come on.
Watch your step.
Back down to hell.
Shit.
They never learn, do they?
It's getting harder.
spectral target for you. Change tack.
Okay.
The lantern. Shoot it.
Shoot what lantern? What? Oh, his lantern. What's that do? Die already. Holy shit, dude.
Piss off!
Woo. That was pretty challenging. Yeah, there she is right there. I still don't know if I should go that way first, investigate, or talk to her. Let's go in her house first. A drawing of a cabin in the woods. Nice. Keys to the cell of Fort Jericho.
Leopold. Same gravestone as appears in her drawings.
Hmm.
What you doing here?
The marker brought me here. What's up?
I had a feeling we'd be crossing paths again. If Pennington sent you, you may run along. I've nothing to say to any of you.
About Sebastian.
Sebastian's husk vanished. It must have been hard to lose him all over again. How are you bedding up?
My days are quiet. Some are better than others. At times, I am grateful for the memories. At others, they feel like fingers clamped upon my throat. I'm still learning to live around my grief.
I wish I could tell you that time heals all, but I'm still learning too. Maybe it doesn't.
One day, it will be safe to remember. In this, I trust. Count your blessings in the moment, for both are fleeting.
You weren't easy to find.
You weren't easy to find. Why here in particular?
I was with child when the first plague came. I gave birth surrounded by the dead and dying. My son never had a chance. I wished to bury him away from the mines, away from the garrison. Somewhere his and his alone. I brought him here. I left him here. And I nearly did not make it back.
Sorry for your loss.
That's a lot of loss for one person. I am sorry.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
How do you escape? How did you escape?
I'm curious. How did you escape without being noticed?
I know Fort Jericho better than anyone. It has many ins and outs. If Pennington hadn't had his head up his own arse, he'd have known not to put me in those cells.
That's what I said.
Did you have help?
I still have friends in the fort, and if you think I'm going to tell you more than that, then you really are mistaken about my character.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing up here?
Did Pennington send you? Yes or no?
He thinks you plot against him.
Aye, he sent me. He thinks you plot against him.
Let him. Let him imagine me lurking in the dark, waiting for him to turn his back. Let him live in his delusion.
I don't think he needs you for that.
If it's not me, it'll be someone else. A man in that state needs an enemy, real or imagined. I took that role. I hereby resign. I am done with Pennington, Fort Jericho, and all in it.
What's your plan?
What's the plan? You can't mean to stay here forever.
I could. But no. When I'm ready and the road is open, I'll leave for Boston and begin anew. For most of my life, death has walked with me. But to see how you Banishers walk proud beside it, well, it's as if you dance along the road with death. That leads me to wonder. Perhaps it's time I embraced my gift and put it to good use. Perhaps I too may dance along with death.
Your sensitivity to the invisible.
Have you always been sensitive to the invisible?
I suppose I have. As a child, we'd play secret games in which we'd summon spirits, as you do. For me, though, sometimes they came. I remember, for weeks after my grandmother passed, I'd see her sitting at the foot of my bed. My father ascribed it to a wild imagination. He would not indulge it.
You weren't imagining it. You have talent. Match it to your prowess in the fight, and you'd make a fine banisher.
I was hoping to find someone to guide me on that path.
It's a noble calling.
It's a noble calling. You'll be helping the living to live, and the dead to depart.
That sounds like a purpose. I need a purpose.
Be warned, child's play it is not. There's a lot more to it than clubbing spectres.
Show me. Show me a real foe with a real banisher fight. Teach me.
I'd happily be your teacher, but recent events mean I no longer qualify. Looks like you got yourself a new apprentice, Red.
All right, I'll step up. Till you find someone better, mind.
Let's show Helen our skills.
Let's show Helen how banishers fight.
First of all, keep in mind that fighting spectres is rarely easy. They can be tricky.
Aye, caution is always advised, but you're in good hands.
I know a cave where we might find a fight. Follow me.
Okay.
And Taya, how did you become a banisher?
My mother was a healer. She had the gift. Taught me all she knew. But I was different. I had a gift for ghosts. At 15, I set off to develop it. I knew no one and had nothing. But my teachers saw my yearning for knowledge and took me on. And here I am.
Quite the adventure.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't explore here. Kind of figured something like this would happen with her.
Over here. This is the place.
Good instincts. This cave is badly stained.
Time to dig.
Chest. So to really be a banisher, you have to pay attention to the loot first, and then you do the banishing crap. Loot for the win, bitch.
We use runes and words of power to make spirits manifest.
Do you pluck them from thin air with your magic rings?
It's more that we will them to come to us. The rings help channel the power.
I summon you now!
Okay.
I don't think it likes us much.
Why is he like so tough?
They brought more friends.
Of course they did. Nice.
Never mind. I'll do this myself.
Fuck. Kick.
Away with you!
Run, Red!
Run, Red, run. That's what I was looking for.
Get back up! Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun?
Shit. Why can't I use her ability? I keep getting staggered. Fuck off.
Move it!
Oh, shit.
That corpse is gonna shoot.
Boom.
Bastard!
Oh, we got him.
Fine work. Both of you.
And that's how a fight goes.
Most of the time.
Except when your partner drops his sword or loses the tie.
Fairy stories. Neither of those entirely plausible things has ever happened.
You fight well, Banishers.
As do you.
If I didn't, I'd be dead.
If you're truly serious about becoming a Banisher, I may have a contact in Boston who could help. Her name is Elizabeth Grey. You should find her, if she wants to be found, at the Green Dragon, not half a mile from the wharf. Tell her I sent you. When you meet her, please tell her she is now the best female Banisher in the land.
She's interesting. I'd do some reading if I were you. Might help me make a good impression. Here, this book served me well. It'll serve you too.
I shall treasure it. Thank you. Thank you both so much.
Goodbye.
Take care, Helen.
Any last advice for a young-ish apprentice before you go?
Love life, even when you lack the stomach for it.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
God willing, we shall.
Okay. Return to Pennington.
Back to Pennington to give him the news of Helen's passing.
It's such a good lie, it's almost true.
That was
Elizabeth's still in Boston.
Oh,
You know Elizabeth, she loves a bit of culture. I'm told Boston has many taverns.
I'd assumed she was dead.
Most people assume she's dead. She likes it that way.
She and Helen are talking cheddar.
Yep. They're gonna have so much fun.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
looks like there's like side quests here. I'll do those ones first.
Report. Where's Priest?
From one soldier to another, and I'll not put it in writing, but Helen Priest shall pose you no more problems.
My word. Such terrible tidings. Thank you. Not your affair, of course, unless so mine. From one soldier to another, and I'll not put it in writing. But I'll not mind if the purse on my desk goes missing while my back is turned.
Wow. How you doing?
How are you doing, sir?
How am I doing? How am I doing? It's strange. Helen Priest's pricking thorn is plucked, the rage abates, the troop rebuilds. And yet, though the danger is past, I feel it, present. I see things in the shadows. An unexpected noise may startle me, but that's not the worst. The worst is, I miss it. I miss the simplicity of inescapable doom. The darkness calls me back. It is the strangest thing.
Nothing strange about it, Captain. In time, it fades. There will always be moments you hear the call. Just be sure not to answer it. Permission to take my leave, Captain?
Permission granted.
Odd way to make money, but I'll take it.
Helen's free. Pennington is happy for Pennington. And soon there'll be a new Banisher. Everyone wins.
Okay, we'll talk to her now.
Problem, madam?
Sir, I'm sorry, but we're closed. As you can see, we're facing some problems right now. How do you do?
I do quite well, thank you.
Why was there such a long pause there? Your store's been robbed?
You say your store's been robbed?
More than once. A thief has been stealing merchandise. And now Nathaniel has stolen the cash box and fled.
You also have a haunting. That's a lot.
Widow Ingersoll, I'm no constable, but in your case, I could make an exception and look into it.
You could? Well, thank you. I really do need that cash box back. It's not much, but it's all I have. My damned keys are in it too.
Should I suspect a ghost?
If I were to find out that ghost is giving you trouble, would you know who it could be?
A ghost? Why would you ask me about a ghost?
Ira Thatcher, and they'll ask you about your roof. You find a banisher.
Well, no. If I am haunted, it could only be my dead husband. Old man Ingersoll lives in my heart, but I promise you, he does not haunt me.
Two different thieves?
Did Nathaniel steal your merchandise, or was that someone else?
I believe there were two thieves, yes.
Couldn't Nathaniel be responsible for both crimes?
No. He's smart. He'd not carry 20 pounds of provisions back to Boston when he could fill his purse with coin.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel Sather is your salesman, as I recall. Where might he have gone? And why might he have taken the cash box?
We had words. He wished to try for Boston. I need him here. A promise is a promise. Now he's a promise breaker and a thief to boot, who took the keys I kept as a memento of my late husband.
I'll need to nose around your store. Your house, too. Do I have your permission?
You do?
Since when do you ask permission?
I'll get to work.
Very well. I'll be here.
Okay, follow.
There's a lock. I'm gonna need a key.
Okay. Just open her chest. General store ledger.
This account book isn't too healthy.
Mind your business, Mr. McCraith.
Mind your business.
What is lurking here?
Time?
Anyone home? I'm Red McCraith, the Banisher. Show yourself.
I think we're alone.
I think we're alone now. My dear Thomas, at Ingersoll's, I've learned how to run a store, how to keep customers, how to make money. Mr. Ingersoll was a poor soul, and I remember my mentor fondly, but I've been away too long. I miss Boston. I miss you. Life here is hard and cold. Moreover, Miss Ingersoll can no longer pay me and fear I shall be stuck here forever. If only you knew how much I miss you. I'll write you soon. Please take care, Nathaniel.
Bathsheba Ingersoll said Nathaniel Sather wanted to go back to Boston, but really, he wanted to get back to his friend Thomas. We found all we could. Might be time to go after our thief.
Nathaniel stole a cart. Maybe you could follow his tracks.
Not a bad idea, Mrs. Ingersoll.
What about your ledger?
We must talk about your ledger. It hints at a sorry tale. Care to tell it?
It's the same old story and nothing new. Times are hard, Mr. McCraith. On everyone.
And what of Nathaniel's friend, Thomas, wasn't it?
Though Thomas stayed in Boston, Nathaniel spoke of him often. He wrote most days and posted the letters in a parcel once a month. They were close. Very close.
I must go. I'll keep you informed.
I'd rather you kept me reprovisioned with my cash box and the salesman who took it.
McCraith, over here.
Shit. There's so much to do. An activity.
Are you alright?
Can't sleep. Bad dreams. Screaming of men long dead. You should be sleeping too.
Reminds me of another soldier I knew some years ago. Haunted as hell, he turned out to be a promising banisher.
We have a ritual that will put those men to sleep for good. Just name the place. Somewhere important to you.
At the cemetery, there's an unmarked grave. I've always wondered who lies therein. That's the place, I expect.
Perfect. If I find you there, I'll put your dreams to sleep. Peaceful watch to you.
So which made-up ritual do you want to do this time?
Let's keep it simple. Candles and that.
I hate when games do that. You're in the middle of something and then something else goes in. I'll continue his little thing after. I only talked to him because he interrupted us.
Do you think perhaps the late Mr. Ingersoll may haunt his old store?
To punish Nathaniel who broke his promise? Perhaps. I doubt it.
Nathaniel must have had motivation to flee in snow like this.
Or desperation. The tracks veer to the right.
Okay. Honestly, I haven't been able to see the tracks. I'm just kind of following the compass being blue.
Stay put.
Okay. It's weird when the music's not on.
Look to me.
Sit down.
I feel an echo ring.
The missing cart. Abandoned. The wheel is stuck.
You know I'll not wish to bother you, mistress. But when do you think you'll pay me my wages?
I'll pay you when I can, Nathaniel. You know this.
You've been saying that for months now, and I'm struggling to believe it. 'Tis in the contract that I be paid. Pay me by tomorrow, or I must act.
You must act. Do you hear yourself? Go clean the back room and hush with your nonsense.
That's it. That's blooming well it. I'll take what is mine, I'll take it.
I'm guessing this is Bathsheba's cash box. Nathaniel robbed the widow.
He betrayed her trust.
It's very hard to follow Nathaniel's tracks when the game's actually not showing me his tracks. Like, I don't know if this quest bugged. Like, usually it shows highlighted blue tracks when you do this shit. Doing a lot of these side quests, it looks like it brings you back and forth places you've already been. That's kind of annoying, but still, I want to do them all.
Novices really have no idea how many miles a banisher runs to solve a case.
I once met Nero Fox, the infamous banisher who solved all his cases from the comfort of his armchair.
I should have become his apprentice.
Thing is, his apprentice was the one that went into the field for him.
I think Nathaniel was injured.
Looks that way. What with the blood and torn clothing and all.
Oh, I see those tracks.
There's blood here.
We're back here. Yeah. I could attempt this again after if I'm able to.
The tracks lead into this cave. Must have been really desperate.
Reunius vat aster himi.
Go away! Leave me alone! Ah! Shoe! No! Give it back! Ah!
The acting for this one's not that great. Oh no, stop.
Hope it was quick.
The wolf took up hers. Bathsheba Ingersoll's, perhaps.
Okay.
Sit down. Reinforcements!
I don't know what happened in the battle music.
Have some of that.
Maybe the game needs a reset or something.
Let's search the den. Lord Nathaniel shall never again see Boston.
But Bathsheba Ingersoll may get her money back.
Oh shit.
Nathaniel. Poor lad.
Follow my voice.
Piss off.
Piss off. Keys to a strange symbol.
Here's the belt. The purse is with it.
Keys. Widow Ingersoll's, I don't doubt.
I've seen this symbol in the mines below Fort Jericho.
Why would she have keys to the mines?
Mines. You want to take a look, don't you?
I do. Okay, let's retry this.
Present yourself.
I can help.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the game. I'm gonna have to reset the game after. There's been no battle music whatsoever. Yeah, just kill me. We're under leveled for this anyway. Let's head back.
Excuse me.
Oh. Shit, I'm stuck inside him.
Nathaniel Sather, I presume. The salesman at Ingersoll's store.
Indeed. Well, former salesman, obviously. Killed on his journey to Boston.
Yes, we found your body. Sorry about that. I'm Antea Duarte, and here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers, and we've been searching for you.
Banishers? Wonderful. You can help me. I am defenseless, unarmored, vulnerable. It's not something I enjoy.
You need our help.
You need our help, you say?
Indeed I do. I wish you to pass a message to Widow Ingersoll.
Okay.
Pay your debts, Bathsheba Ingersoll. I think she got the message already.
She owes me my wages. Her husband left money, and she has not spent it. It is close to her heart. She'll not part with it.
That's why you stole the cash box. I've got some bad news, Nathaniel. You're dead. You can't spend the money.
No, but Thomas can. She can send it to Boston. She knows about him. She knows about my best friend in the whole wide world.
I have questions.
I'll ask you some questions if you don't mind.
About you.
Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your past. Where are you from?
I'm Boston born and raised. Thought I'd die there too. Alas, it was not to be. I miss the city life. The music. The colour and the splendour. The dance of commerce. The flower sellers' forget-me-nots. Oh, the forget-me-nots.
Do you have family?
I have Thomas. Bathsheba knows about him. About us. I know she read our letters.
We're not here to judge you, Mr. Satha, or who you love.
I'm in a bind now. I can get the money, and the money is mine, but I cannot use it. Bathsheba Ingersoll must send the money to Thomas in Boston.
About Bathsheba.
A good boss, is she, the widow Ingersoll?
Once she was as good as her husband. Now, not so much.
What happened?
Old man Ingersoll was the kindest of men, and God rewarded him with a talent for commerce. He taught me all he knew, and more than that, became the father I'd never had. But he took sick and died. Bathsheba began to live for her shop alone. Nothing matters to her anymore.
We found your purse.
We found your purse. With the money, there were keys. Bathsheba's.
Bathsheba's. She guarded the keys closely. She'd take them with her when she went out.
She said they were her husband's.
Keepsakes of her husband, she said.
A lie. Before we came to Fort Jericho, I'd never seen those keys in my life.
Where was she gone?
Do you know where she was going?
Not far. She was never gone more than an hour.
Not far from the fort. Somewhere locked up, if the keys are any kind of clue.
If I had something to hide not far from the fort, I'd hide it in the mines. We'll take our leave.
I don't know what this key opens. I do know Widow Ingersoll wants it even more than she wants her money. And if you find out why, she'll be very upset.
Is Satha right? Did the Widow Ingersoll lie to us?
One of them isn't telling the truth. We should explore the mines beneath the fort anyway, just in case.
Okay. Uh-huh.
A wee Highland kiss for you.
There's no battle sound again.
Watch out! Spectre possession!
Get the hell out of there!
Get the hell out of there.
Spectre! Going for a meat suit.
Bloody dark in here.
Okay.
Here we are. Now, let's find the symbol.
I could kind of understand some people now doing gameplays and not doing the side quests because it keeps bringing you back to places you've been. I could see that being annoying for some, but at the same time, it's good for upgrades, XP, and all that. Aha. I don't think I was able to go in there
Nathaniel was
before.
right about the keys. Now why would Bathsheba come here?
Okay, that's what the keys were for. chest.
Sugar, oil, and spoons. All stolen from Ingersoll's store.
According to the widow.
One thief stole the money and the keys and the merchandise and hid the stuff here. And that thief was the widow Ingersoll herself.
Why would she steal her own merchandise?
She wanted Nathaniel to stay to save the store.
There's a tough one.
Piss off!
Piss off.
An echo whispering to me.
You've been good to me, Mr. Ingersoll, and I'll not forget it. I'll do as you ask. I'll help your good lady wife to run the store. I'll not let you down. I swear on it.
Contract. I, Nathaniel, on this 3rd day of September in the year 1691 at Boston in the province of Massachusetts Bay, hereby swear that I shall keep my post and shop boy at Ingersoll's General Store, now located in Boston, for whichever period for the time my employer, Master Wilton Ingersoll, requires, or his absence in the requirement of Mistress Bathsheba Ingersoll that the store may endure. Signed, witnessed, and registered at Boston, September 3rd.
Mr. Ingersoll, the late husband of our dear widow.
Nathaniel seemed loyal to the Ingersolls. I wonder why he broke his promise.
We should ask the widow.
General Store Ledger.
The ledger for Ingersoll's store. Same dates, but with much higher figures.
2 different ledgers, one of which was locked inside a chest. Widow Ingersoll didn't want Nathaniel to see the accounts. She was lying to him about the finances.
Why would Bathsheba lie about her finances?
To keep the store, to keep Nathaniel. They're all she has. She doesn't want to be alone.
So, Banishers, what did you find?
Mr. Suther,
We found your contract.
amongst other things hidden in the mines, we found your contract with Mr. Ingersoll.
I signed that on the day old man Ingersoll died. Tears stained the page. I promised to look after the shop, to look after Bathsheba. On my oath, I bound myself to the store, but the bonds chafed. So I took what was mine and ran.
We also found an account book, a double of the one Bathsheba showed you, only healthier.
Bathsheba has money. Bathsheba lies. The money is rightfully mine.
Maybe it's time to go back to the store and confront Widow Ingersoll.
We'll take our leave.
Thank you for your help.
Okay.
We must talk, Mrs. Ingersoll.
Sounds ominous. So talk.
I have bad news for you.
I've bad news for you. I found Nathaniel's body. The wolves got him.
Oh no. Poor boy, what a terrible end. Did he, have my keys with him?
Ah, yes. The keys. The precious keys you so ardently wished to recover. The keys which opened first a door in the mines, then a chest sat behind that door. I found your real ledger and your so-called stolen goods. You lied to me, hoping I wouldn't go to the mines. Didn't it work?
The box is mine, and so are its contents. What did you do with it? I want them back.
No.
We have what we need. Perhaps it's time to end this.
Mrs. Ingersoll, I have someone I want you to meet. An old friend.
Ooh.
Lord have mercy.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ingersoll, all's well. You know Nathaniel Sather, of course. I'll confirm it. His ghost haunts your store.
You? He who left when I needed him and lingers when I very much don't.
The money is mine by right.
The money is Mr. Ingersoll's. You wanted it for your precious Thomas.
My Thomas is alive, and old man Ingersoll is long dead, and you have never grieved him. You keep me here to keep the store. You keep the store to keep your husband. You keep your husband to keep your heart unbroken.
I cannot. It would kill me to. I lied about the books. I stole the stock and hid it, so the business would continue. So you would stay.
I know. But do you hear yourself? What the hell were you thinking?
I think it's time to end this.
Nathaniel Sather, the Ingersoll store was their labor of love, and you sacrificed much to keep it going. Now, you haunt its owner.
I did nothing wrong. She withheld my wages. She lied about the store's finances.
That's history now. Where you are, you can't use the money. You can't go back to Boston, Nathaniel.
No, I can. I can move fast and far now. No limits. I can go to Thomas.
To what end? So you can haunt him?
Your heart may be bound to Thomas, but your ghost is bound to the store by your written promise to old man Ingersoll. You won't leave. You can't. Slowly you will decay, and slowly you will forget who you were. You'll forget who Thomas was.
But that's unfair.
Life is unfair, Nathaniel.
I was about to say the same.
Death, too. If you can't claim fairness, at least claim peace. Go now, free of your obligations.
Forgive me, Thomas, for I failed you. Please, remember me as I remembered you.
Farewell.
I think I've only banished one ghost in the game. Maybe it was two. I haven't done the blame perk, but I think the goal is to ascend as much as possible.
Oh, Nathaniel. What an awful thing to have to see. What will I do now? And how will I do it?
I don't know. Oh, good. It swapped to the dude. It says find 5 candles. I need to talk to her to get the candles.
What will I do now? And how will I do it?
Maybe I'll rest at a fire and I'll reset her.
Good morning, madam, or good afternoon, or whatever it might be. Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling a lot. Relief, grief, shame. Poor Nathaniel. Still, feelings or no feelings, there's work to be done. Life goes on. And so will the store. Thank you, Mr. McWraith. Thank you again. And thank you a third time for luck.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have candles?
Shall we trade?
I rather think we should, sir. What interests you?
Candles. Thank you.
I must take my leave.
Thank you for your visit. Do come again.
Okay, join Andrew at the cemetery.
You know what would really help Andrew?
What's that?
Advice from another old soldier.
Stop reading my mind. It's unsettling.
Oh, it's this grave.
Nurse Wings?
That was Anne Wings.
She was collecting something. I wonder what.
We should visit Cotton Peabody at the infirmary.
Okay, so that's something else. Man, there's a lot of shit to do. Let's still continue what we're doing.
What do we do?
I'll prepare the ritual.
Right, that's done. Now we wait. What do you want to talk about?
I envy you, Scotsman. You've seen war, yet you walk light enough upon the earth, as if you bear no scars.
I don't like either or option. He doesn't have to do either or. Anyways, you must talk about your pain.
I've scars enough. And well healed they are too. Well, most of them. It's the open wounds you've to watch for. Talking helps. Feel free. Telling the tale shifts the pain from the inside and brings it into the light.
I'm not a man of many words, as you may have noticed. Due to a deficient education and a meagre vocabulary, I find discourse troublesome. But I said I'd try, and try I will.
I'm glad to hear it. It won't be easy, but you don't have to face it alone. You have a family, a wife, children. Maybe it's time for you to find them.
Maybe all right. Maybe leaving is what I need. A new leaf and a new slate and all that.
Good for you. Right. The ritual's done. You should sleep better now. Consider yourself relieved, as the saying goes. Right. I'll be going. Take some time to collect yourself. And Andrew, sleep well.
Mind how you go, McCreath. I've lost enough brothers in arms. I'd hate to lose another.
She comes at night. It's right by us. It's probably what was opening up. Okay, we're continuing this.
I do believe that's wintergreen.
Why would she be collecting wintergreen?
All right.
Who's that?
It's that dude.
Who enters? Oh,
she's a ghost now.
You, Scotsman, help me. Did you see it? Did you see the ghost?
Aye, I did. All right, maybe I can help.
What's going on?
Right, soldier, spill. What's going on exactly? What happened to Nurse Wings?
What do you think happened? She died, that's what happened.
Obviously she died. We saw her.
Me too.
When did you last see her alive?
When did you last see Nurse Wings alive?
Couldn't say. Time is tricky. She was here, then she left, then she came back as a ghost. Still holding her bastard in lancet.
No one tried to help?
We heard screaming. Was that you? Did no one else answer?
None here gives two shites for their fellows. Too busy looking out for their own asses. I could die screaming in here and none would care till me corpse began to stink.
Ew. Why would she want you dead?
Why would she want you dead?
She's a ghost. She ain't here for beer and biscuits.
He's right in a way. She is killing him.
Your cough is no better. Worse, if anything.
Aye, it worsens. When she comes, I sicken. She's a better nurse living, I tell you that.
Where did she go?
Where does her ghost go, you think?
She comes and goes through a locked door. After that, not a clue.
Is there a key? Or another way in?
Perhaps. This was the blockhouse upon a time. There was a passage out, through the westernmost tower. I had a key. Search my things in the barracks if they haven't been plundered. Might still be there.
All right.
Right, well, I'll look into things. You stay here.
Where in shite you expect I'll go? You stay here.
Stay
go
here.
On, then, cheeky bastard.
You listen to what I gotta say.
Let me take a look behind that door. The place is heavily stained and something pulses.
Where'd you get the flowers, Mr. Peabody?
It's her. She brings them.
It's locked, all right.
Search the barracks for the watchtower key.
So sweet Nurse Wings, kind and caring, comes back as a vengeful ghost.
It happens, but in this case I doubt it.
If she was acting, she did a bloody good job. As I remember, Peabody's things are here. Perhaps the key is amongst them. All right, we have what we came for.
Letter from Cotton Peabody's sister. My dearest Cotton, I know it's been a long time and I know you asked me not to write you anymore, but you broke my heart the day you asked me to stop contacting you. I shall try one last time. I am sorry to learn about your health and I hope you will recover soon. I don't know if we read this before, like we've done other things in this building before. Letters do tend to like swap and change and shit at the same place. So Errol and I have a little girl. I know you never accepted my love for him, but we are happily married. We named our child Mary, like our beloved grandmother. We live in a beautiful little house with a cow and 7 chickens, and Enroll has found work as blacksmith. It is not an easy life, but we have food on our table and fire in our hearth. I feel happy and loved, and I would like you to feel the same. I will try to send you some money until we hear from you. Your worried sister. I'm pretty sure these are the same, and if not, well... Oh. Note from Nurse Ann Wings. I must leave for a short time. Please check on Mr. Peabody for the time to time. Ignore his foul mouth, for he is ill. I shall return soon. Nurse Wings.
Why would she up and leave like that?
And why has she not come back?
She had an accident?
Maybe she had an accident.
She kept records. Maybe she wrote it down.